Hey guys, today we're going to be testing the W Motors Fenyr Supersport in the third installment of the Fight Fire with the Fire series in multiplayer. So, our first race features a Tech Rules, an Avenger J, an SLR, and... Yeah, I'm not even going to bother saying the cars from here on. I'm just going to say the cars that we had most competition with. Because quite frankly, your voice gets worn out saying Tech Rules, Avenger J, SLR, Icona, Inferno, etc. Anyways, let's talk about the Fenyr. It's obviously a great car. It's been around for such a long time. But now it's effectively unobtainable unless you play the game for like ever or packs for it come out. Other than that, it's like available through other cars packs, like it's in the Career GTs packs. It was replaced by the Zenvo TS1 in multiplayer, as it was formerly obtainable through there. And those cars are about equal, so I understand why. Anyways, this car is the fastest car available in this season. And everyone behind me is just not catching up, because this is the fastest car available. Is it the best car? Probably not. The Inferno is probably better, as that car drifts better and has better nitro efficiency, I believe. I'm not really sure. Either way, the Fenyr can still hold its own against that car. And as you can see, we're pulling away from this Inferno, or Tech Rules, whatever it is. And we do a little air trick, and we get first place in the first race. How fitting, am I right? Yep, that was the Tech Rules. There was a Vendor and Inferno. Surprisingly, only one Inferno in this race. And the Icon and SLR got last. No surprise. Our next race is on Osaka. A Vendor J's, Infernos. This race didn't go so well. You'll see why in a moment. So, in recent times, the NSX GT3 Grand Prix came out when I recorded this. I'm going to try to get that car. And there's the mess up, the 360. So, we're now in 8 out of 8. Someone gets knocked down, so we have a chance to redeem ourselves. And he shockwaves, I don't. So, as of this video, the Cayman GT4 video and the Inferno video should have come out, meaning the Tech Rules and the Aventador J will be the last two videos from this series to come out. And yes, I'm calling it a series, the Fight Fire with the Fire series that was supposed to come out a few weeks ago, but didn't because I'm lazy. Anyways, we are now in 6th place. Still not doing that great, considering we're in like a very fast car. But here's the redemption arc. Another playground for fast cars. We gain massive amounts of speed and just jump over cars. We end up in 4th. After a vicious knockdown, we get into 3rd. But then after the car goes too high, we end up in 4th. And 4th is where we will stay. Unfortunately, a top 3 was ruined because the car was just too fast. Imagine a car being too fast that you end up losing with it. On to our next race in Nevada. And I don't remember what the main competition is here. I just remember we get knocked down by Andy, you know, the guy from Toy Story. And we have to make up that lost ground. And as you can see here, we did not take these turns as good as the other guys. And that also helps lose us some ground. Andy, I believe, is behind us. No, he's not. I knocked as Matt down. I believe we're just passing Andy on the inside here. I believe he's that car right below us on the left side of the mini-map. And there he is, taking us out in his white Inferno. Now here's where the comeback starts. Oh, the SLR knocked us out down too. I forgot about that. What a thrilling surprise. We're now in 8th due to some poor moves on my part. So there are 2 people wrecked again, meaning we can get positions again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And here's the part where everyone gets hecked. Because I messed up, I used Shockwave instead of Perfect Nitro. I hit a truck. And then I go back into Perfect Nitro. Then I just let my car lose speed. And I drift around here. Yeah, I kind of messed up that portion. But can we still make it up? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Someone disconnects behind us. And we have one person to try to pass. And we fail. Meaning we have ended up in 5th. Because someone got knocked down. We could have done better. I had Andy and the Japanese guy knock me down. Ironically, we beat both of them. Take that. Now on to a redemption race at Shanghai. Or is it a redemption race? You'll have to watch. Infernos are the name of the competition. Are you even surprised by now? I mean, the Inferno was literally the best car you could use in this season. It's kind of obvious everyone would use it. Here, I hit that traffic car. I'm fighting these Shockwave, Inferno, and Tech rules. But I get so much speed through here. They just go, bye. I hate to sound like Stradman, where he goes, and we go bye-bye, and yeah, that nonsense. Yeah, I hate to sound like him, but we did go bye-bye, and that didn't last long, though, as that Inferno just starts to hound on my tail. However, somehow I maintain speed better than him, or take this turn better. I don't know what happened, but we just started pulling on this Inferno. I don't know why or how, but we just did. Obviously, it isn't as fast as the Fenyr, but I wasn't in Nitro, nor was I maintaining my speed that good. I assumed it was a tech rules, but it wasn't. Here, effectively the race is won, right? We just have to keep our bumper clean. Well, that doesn't happen with me. I hit a truck, hit a wall, hit another wall, and the Inferno just goes blazing by me at the last second to win the race. It's a pain, isn't it? Eh, whatever. We still did put up a stellar performance. Same thing goes for here. We put up a stellar performance and then bottle it. So how do we bottle it this time? Not going to tell you. All you can see is there's a bunch of SLRs. I should easily win this race. But unfortunately I don't. I already told you that. So I failed to get a bunch of speed off that ramp. So we still have to pass this SLR McLaren. I try to dive on his inside. He bumps me. And we're still drawing even. I take the inside, expecting a barrel roll, but they didn't show up. So I just have to keep chugging along at full speed. Then a green SLR shows up. And now we're battling him for first. I know my leaderboard says, okay, now it's okay, it's being wonky. I'm not going to bother trying to read off what it says. Here's where the Fenyr speed comes into play. That SLR is going like 220. We go at 250 beside his right side. But you ready for bottling? I 360 there. And did not expect the car to get up on snow and then wreck. Now, this is a hypercar. It should not be getting up on terrain like that. Here, that Inferno pushes me into the snow, deepening our hole even more. But we do redeem ourselves, for we did make a last-moment pass on that Inferno. He jumps on me, but I managed to squeak him out. But we finished at the same exact time. Onto a subpar race at New York. It's nothing much really to say about it, aside from there's just a large tech with the usual cars, and we don't get a good start because I'm not good at New York. We start losing positions immediately, for I take the worst route. As you see, Inferno just seamlessly passes by me. We're now in 6th place, just from the one start, where the Fenyr should be the dominant car. I'm in 6th place because of that area. That's just embarrassing. So we try to catch up, but I'm not that good in New York, which made the Ferrari F40 car hunt all the more painful. Trust me, that car hunt was a pain to do, but I did get the car, and you did see the video of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, continuing on, I tried to do a wall ride and it failed epically. I tried to do a barrel roll, it also fails. Now we're racing against SLR in this Inferno Automobile Inferno. I finally got the name of that car right. The SLR gets ahead, but neither of us can go on the barrel roll, and he miraculously wrecks. How? I'm not sure, but he still did it. Here I use my shockwave and just barely beat out that Inferno. Man, that was tough. Okay, I am not sure when the final race is, and I should know. Anyways, I believe this might be the final race. If it is, here's my general review. The Fenyr Supersport, overall, good car. Good stats everywhere. Top speed, acceleration, nitro efficiency. Handling could be better, but it is still a very good car overall. And it is definitely a useful one for multiplayer. And it was useful in this season, as it was the fastest car in the season. And was a good counter to the Inferno Automobile Inferno. Sadly, though, it's not really obtainable normally anymore. You're going to have to wait for it to come out through, like, a legendary event or a burst of speed or unleashed, and I wrecked. Yeah, XD. But yeah, overall good car. Sadly, it's not really obtainable normally anymore. But that is something you'll have to make a do with. Here we go around the corner. And we still have, like, no speed. This track was clearly made for Asphalt 8, and that's kind of obvious through the cars performing pretty poorly here unless you're a very skilled driver. In that case, they do perform better. I saw a video with an i8, racing an i8. One-star i8 beat the i8 with 0-0. I mean, granted, that i8 wasn't upgraded too great. Maybe that's why. Anyways, we do come around the end of this race. I'm not sure if it's the end of the video. I literally did not check this in iMovie. I should have. But we did come in third. Like I had a very funny name. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.